Why play Aatrox top? Well, he is a mannerless champion. He's great into ranged top laners, he's a very strong laner, and he's also very good at teamfighting. However, he's almost fully skill shot reliant, so can struggle into mobility. And he can be countered by heal reduction and slows. Aatrox's passive is periodically his next basic attack deals bonus damage and heals him. The cooldown is reduced when he hits an enemy champion or large monster with an attack or ability. Aatrox's Q has 3 activations, all of which deal damage to enemies hit, and enemies hit by the sweet spot of each ability take bonus damage and are briefly knocked up. Each subsequent cast of this ability deals bonus damage. The first is a rectangular skill shot which has the sweet spot at the end. The second is a cone skill shot which has the sweet spot at the end, and the third is a circular skill shot which has the sweet spot in the middle. Aatrox's W is a straight line skill shot which deals damage to and slows the first enemy hit, tethering them to the ground. If this tether is not broken, they're dealt the damage again and pulled back to the center. Aatrox's E has a passive where he heals for a portion of the damage dealt to enemy champions. The active is an auto attack reset which causes him to dash a small distance, and this can be used at the same time as other abilities. Aatrox's ultimate is a large steroid which firstly fears all nearby enemy minions. During this time he becomes ghosted and gains bonus movement speed, attack damage, self-healing and size. And scoring a takedown extends the duration of this ultimate. For combos, start Q and then E it onto your opponent. Attack into W and Q before attacking again into another Q. Of course, trying to land the sweet spot as much as possible. And this works even better if you start with ultimate first. For matchups, Aatrox is amazing into ranged top laners easily getting onto them, and he can struggle into safer tanks who he can't bully too hard. For runes, take this. Conqueror for more damage and healing is amazing with his kit. For build order, start Shield and Pot into Eclipse and tier 2 boots. After this, Sundered Sky and Sterak's are great pickups before finishing your build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then E then W before maxing Q then E then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Teleport. Starting the game, you want to come out as a strong lane bully. Your level 1 is incredible as you essentially have 3 abilities on your Q, and if you can hit all 3 of these on the sweet spot, not only will you have dealt massive damage, but also it's likely you'll get 2 lots of your passive off for incredible damage. After level 1, your W and E aren't actually amazing combat abilities, so you'll often want to farm to level 5 and 6 to get more points in your Q and your ultimate for more power spikes. As you have a ton of healing built into your kit and you don't use mana, you do want to trade with your opponent often. If you can ever just land Q, go for it, there's literally no cost to you, and this includes if you can use Q and then E it onto your opponent. And when you hit level 6, your kill threat goes up, especially if you have a long lane to run them down. Entering the mid game, you want to take your tower as soon as possible. From here, you're very good at split pushing and very good at team fighting, so push for pressure if needed, otherwise group with your team. Entering late game team fights, you want to play as the frontline role. You want to be constantly attacking and dealing damage so you can keep healing. Getting that first takedown while an ultimate is great to extend the duration, and otherwise make sure to keep landing your sweet spots in your Q for maximum damage and disruption. And that's how to play Aatrox top. If this video helped you, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next.